The definition of compassion is the sympathetic consciousness of others.
Empathy is the ability to understand feelings for one another. Empathy is the ability to understand feelings for one another.
Oh.
Care.
Okay. So the definition of care is to look after or provide something for others.
We are handing out random chips of positivity to people around the school to promote November's PBIS theme, which is care, compassion, and empathy.
He was like, please, for the love of God, don't.
No.
Don't be afraid of a challenge.
Okay.
No, we can go.
Oh, no, you can't.
You can learn from your struggles. Thank you.
Life is better with smiles and laughter.
We'll find you.
Think outside the box.
Absolutely, we can all use a little bit more positivity.
Yeah.
Thank you. All make things happen through hard work and determination.
Mr. D, you look like you could use some positivity. Would you look like
Hello, sir. How are you? I'd be honored.
Okay.
Mistakes help you improve. May I keep this? I love this.
Yes,
Thank you. This is the kind of positivity that I'm looking for. Mistakes. If I was perfect, oh my gosh, there's no way I could
You
improve.
wouldn't learn, yeah.
Are they stickers?
Yeah, I just have acrylic.
How can you show you care during the pandemic?
Okay, so in order to show you care during the pandemic, you should keep a line of communication open. Whether it's your email, your phone, a text, even Snapchat, social media. I think that people need to be able to contact you in any way. And if they need to reach out to you to get help, that they can do so easily. And, be open-minded, non-judgmental, okay?
How do you check on other people's mental health?
So I think this question is kind of hard. You can check on somebody's mental health by asking them, but a lot of people won't be super open about their mental health. So when you ask them, they're likely to lie or tell you something that you want to hear. But I think you just got to check in on them on a regular basis and be open with them and willing to accept any responses and stuff like that. You're fine. Just be willing to
How do you
accept.
check on other people's mental health?
Okay, so like I said, this is a hard question because people aren't willing to really be honest and open about their mental health. And if somebody is having an issue, they're not always going to keep a line of communication open with you. So I think reach out as much as possible, be supportive if you need it, or if they need it, and be open-minded, don't judge them. Be willing to accept who they are and what they want to do with their life. They're distracting me, I'm sorry.
Okay.
How do you show you care even if you aren't very knowledgeable on the topic somebody's telling you about?
So I think this happens a lot as a coach and a teacher because I have a lot of students that open up to me and say, hey, I'm having issues with this or this. You could research the topic, you could be upfront and honest with them and say, hey, I don't know much about this. Steer them in the right direction, but be supportive with them still. Make sure that you are showing that despite your lack of knowledge, that you can still guide them into the right place and that you're still there despite being the one to work with them beyond that point. So I think that's probably it. I don't know that.
Okay. How do you show that you care for others?
I think to show that you care for others is mainly caring on things that they care about, like their hobbies, their interests. I think that usually is one of the best ways, even for people to know that they care about me. That I always know that helps me.
Good answer. What helped you the most throughout quarantine and living in a pandemic?
I think what helped me the most is mainly keeping in touch with my friends. Calling them every day, being like, "Hey man, how you doing?" And playing video games with my friends as well. That always was so much fun.
All right. And what helps you stay positive every day?
I think what keeps me positive is just doing what I like to do, doing my own thing, and keeping myself happy. Positive mindset.